at least a month. Yes, Dr. Lauren felt it immediately, but you might not be like Dr. Lauren. So if you're not as sensitive, and if you're a high tolerance person, know that it is going inside of you. Know that the actual molecules are going inside of you, helping you from within. When we are being not fixed, but when we're being like aided in supplements and when we're getting healthier from our inside, it's not something that you always feel. It's not coffee. When you drink it, you feel that immediate rush, but then you get that burn or you get that crash later. This is constant release, constantly fixing, constantly trying to make your own cells better, to anti-age, to anti-prevent all the inflammations, giving you all of the antioxidants and building up your immune system while at the same time.
Academic music.
Oh, smack it down. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Claire. You can close your ears because I don't think you're going to like what we're about to do. Folks, we're about to make this wildly affordable. Already a great value at $249. Look, you're getting 8. You're getting a total month's worth of supply. This is, as Courtney just said, this is a game changer. Now we're about to distribute some. So we're gonna do an in-house presentation. We'll all be completely forthright. I'm excited because I know that this is the latest rage. I know it's also wildly unaffordable until today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, $249 is a great price. $229 is where we're supposed to be at. That would be an amazing price. But today, I'm gonna break the rules, paint a little bit outside the lines here, color a little bit outside the lines. We're going to take this down. I got to do it. I'm going to get this below $200. $199. Now, I want you to think about something. That's something I'm not familiar with. We're going to explain it all to you. In fact, we're going to show you a demonstration. But also, think about using that budget pay. That's 0 credit check, 0 interest payments, available to everybody out there who's watching right now. As long as you're a member of the Shop LC family, which costs you nothing to do, go to shoplc.com or call the personal shopper. Become a family member. It's no introductory fee or anything like that. And you can get this home for $40 today. And you're going to want to get more than one. You're going to wish you'd have gotten multiple of these, a whole year's worth of supply, because at this price, it's unbelievable, folks. Tons of people coming in now. 8 of these have already found a home.
I just wanted to tell you all that this is actually my wholesale price to all of my physicians. So that's why Dr. Lauren is currently super shocked. She buys it at this rate to sell it to her clients.
To turn it around and sell it for $400.
So now we are giving you guys the experience of a lifetime to be able to get the product and the price at what a physician normally would get at.
Energy. Yeah, well, think about this too. Okay, so a lot of people pay thousands of dollars to get the NAD injections. If you've ever heard, I know you've heard of NAD. It is the biggest buzzword. It is, Time Magazine wrote a huge article about it being the fountain of youth. It's changed everything. And, a lot of the starlets are getting the injections, but it's never been obtainable for every day for us, for me and for you and for everyone watching. Now we have got access to it in such a way that's even better, because it's a constant release for how many hours? Because I messed this up.
Yeah, you did.
So Courtney did it for up to 4 days.
I left mine on for 4 days.
Oops.
So let's not do that, but you totally can if you would like. So I always do it for a little over, like between 12 to 24 hours is where I'm at. If you start feeling any type of itchiness or irritation with the glue side of the patch, totally fine. A lot of clients have that experience. What you can do is just say you're already at the 8-hour mark, you're fine to like throw it away. You already got majority of that ingredient inside your system. So it's starting, because you get to do it twice a week, right?
Right.
But say if it does bother, what you get to do is just cut off the sides of the little stickers. So this is the patch, right? So these parts are what's gluing onto your skin. If you get that skin irritation, just cut out the surroundings and then go to CVS and buy that big giant Band-Aid slap.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Use the pad and then just use the Band-Aid slap.
Let's talk about how to do it.
Let's talk about the ingredients that's currently in here. So the reason why we keep it in this little capsule capsule, it's to keep all the ingredients fresh. We don't touch it, we don't dilute it until we're ready to use. So when you guys are ready to use, here's a cool little cap up top, this white cap. So all you do is push down on it.
Push it in.
Once you push it in, there will be you know, the NADH and the B12 is going to come out. So you just simply swirl it around and let everything dissolve in there, go back and forth just to make sure you get all of the product in there. There should be a little bit of like a tint color change, but soon, depends because of the reaction to it. Some of them stay a little bit yellower, but some of them stay clear. So both of them are fine. And then you get 4 of these little droplets in each package. You get 2 packages total for the whole month supply. And all we do is draw it out and then start dabbing it on your pad. So they say do it an ample amount. My ample amount is about 3 pulls. So I pull it about 3 times. And then I just dab it everywhere, make sure everywhere gets a little bit of soak. Oh, some dry parts. Let me just do a little bit
Now,
more.
Claire, would you say that for different body weights, it matters, or is this more of it doesn't? Okay.
Yeah, so the heavier you are, the bigger set you are, the more you're going to need in your system in order to fill it. Dr. Lauren, we're this side of the spectrum.
Yeah. Y'all are itty bitty. Yeah.
And then so we feel it a lot.
Load me up good.
Yeah, there you go.
So now
Barney's already in.
I'm not messing around. I'm getting my patch on because NADH and B12, I'm telling you right now, is a game changer. It is, and I'm sorry, that is a word I've said quite a few times today, but I feel like everything in the show has really been very effective. But this is getting your life back, getting your energy back, getting your youth back. Remember, it has been touted as the fountain of youth. But that's just NAD. What's the difference between NAD and NADH?
NAD, think of it as NAD is your toy without a battery.
There you go.
NADH is that battery that turns the toy on. So without the battery, your toy won't work. So without it turning into NADH, the NAD sits inside your system. That's why when you're doing your injections, people tell you to drink a lot of water, make sure you stay hydrated. Inside the water, there's electrons that gets to be pulled out of it so the NAD plus can attach to it and then do its work. But guess what? I already did that for you.
Yes,
Okay.
Claire.
Yes, I did the entire conversion for you. That's why ours sit at the top of the food chain, the highest quality of NAD out there in the market, the one and the only currently out in the industry. We are the only one that's carrying this product, knowing that it is the most difficult peptide to be able to be created and keep it steady at room temp.
Think about that. The one, the only, ever created. Now you're going to leave this on to 12 to 24 hours, not 4 days like I did. Does it matter?
I just thought it was working really good.
I know, I just kept it on and on. But it is a constant release. And does it matter where you want to put it on, like the inside of your arm, the inside of your thigh?
So you want to put it where you have the most fatty tissue.
Okay.
So whether it be your arm, your thigh, your stomach. So for girls that are struggling with PCOS or you have, you know, your period cramps, I suggest right before you know your cycle's about to start, do it around your belly. It will kickstart that cycle to start the detox inside your...
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
But you do have to be consistent. That is a prolonged problem that we do have as women. So for me, I do the more aggressive treatment, the injections. I use my patches on a, almost like, you know, a pick-me-up. So I'll do my...
I'll take that for you.
I'll do my injections once a week because I do struggle with ADHD. So I take a lot of energy from me. And if for anyone that struggles mentally like that, if you have any type of mental illnesses or just like, you know, a little bit of a mental like disclarity.
Yeah.
This
Fogginess.
is fogginess.
Brain
fog.
Yeah, if you're a grandpa, grandma that's always wanting to go golf, but then you're tired, you can't wake up, or when you're on the golf course, you're already like getting tired after the 9th hole. This is your jam.
This is
now
your jam.
you can play that entire 18 hole with your friends, not feeling tired, and when you go home, you can still hang out with your babies, your grandchildren, and still have a lot of energy to hang out with them as well.
Yeah, and let's talk about, somebody might be worried about the safety of it. This is fairly healthy. I would think for all age groups, for the most part, within reason. I mean, I don't know, and Dr. Laura, you might be able to speak to this better, but this is a relatively safe, it's been proven to be pretty safe, the NAD. So it's not something I think that's going to give you the jitters. I'm not feeling any jitters, not yet.
You won't.
Yeah, so the biggest difference between NAD plus and NADH, because NADH is whole already as the molecule being redoxed, meaning our body likes it. It's at 100% bio.
Right away.
Yeah, our body takes it in as 100% bioavailable. It doesn't need any conversion. It doesn't need any of that. So when your body takes it, it doesn't see it as almost like a foreign substance.
Right.
Where that jitterness, that chest tightness that you feel when you get the NAD plus is because your body still thinks it's a foreign substance. Your autoimmune system's kicking in, trying to rid of it instead of working alongside
Saying, hey,
of it.
this is something we're used to. This is only a little bit more of that coming in.
Yeah.
Right.
We like it.
Yeah, so anyone over the age of 18 can use this product. Mostly my athletes use it, my fighters use it, and high stress entrepreneurs. Generally speaking, people that are over the age of 30 and then leading to 40, because we are at that age where everything is just declining after you turn 30. So why not?
Why not?
Yeah, make yourself healthier, make yourself younger, and get rid of some of the little wrinkles that you have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Okay, so there are 8 patches. There are 2 vials.
Yes.
So and how often do you want to change this? How long will this last you, one kit?
For one of these kits, it'll last you 2 weeks. You want to
Okay.
do it twice a week
Okay.
and be consistent with it for at least a month to start getting that notice, that drastic change. It will start boosting up your immune system. You'll get a better REM sleep. You'll get a deeper sleep, even though sometimes you're going to be like, wait, I only slept for 5 hours, but I feel great. That's because your mitochondria is being fixed and it's giving the energy and giving the rest that it actually needs from supplements. And we don't have to worry about it. NADH is a natural occurring ingredient that's in our system. Our body already works to make this product. We're just feeding it back to our body to give it back to its nutrient that it actually needs.
Yeah, and this is the ultimate biohack, ladies and gentlemen. And to be able to get an entire 8-patch system for under $200 is a giveaway. I think we put a lot on mine. I was about to say, I don't think, are you supposed to feel, because I'm feeling like,
Happy, right?
yes. Is it just placebo effect, or am I just like, because I'm like,
No, it's kind of an instant.
I'm
It's
like,
like the fog lifts.
I thought you said it takes a long time, because I've been anxious to try this. But no, I am feeling,
And there's no crash. That's the
No.
beauty
I'm
of it.
feeling
There's
like-
no
I'm feeling
energy
really
crash. It is consistent
nice.
for the time you're using it. 4 days, obviously not, but 12 hours, consistent energy. You will be able to sleep better at night. I mean, I will tell you, I had it on for 4 days and I had the best night's sleep, but I also woke up
like the best of
ready to
both worlds,
conquer.
right?
Absolutely. But you know what?
let's do this.
Yeah.
Look, we got a lot of people coming in. I want everybody to be able to take advantage. I feel like $1 million. I don't know why. And I just stuck it on. So this shouldn't be working so fast. I do.
I didn't want to tell everyone that you will feel that effect. A lot of people feel it a lot faster, but me personally, I am a slow reactor. So I just don't want to give that false hope where
Sure.
all of y'all are going to feel that
Well, I'm going to give
immediate.
it. Because
He's
this is
feeling it.
awesome. And we're about to go lower.
What else is awesome?
This is also awesome.
This is also
Now,
awesome.
what's not awesome is that we don't have an infinite supply of these. I wish we did.
Yeah.
Look,
And-
I get it. For a lot of us, maybe 300, 400. It's a little considered purchase. Folks, $199 broken down into $40 installments. That's doable for everybody out there if you can get a game changer. You can get something that's going to give you that boost, give you that little, give you that. In my case now, I'm just kind of like,
And you know
like-
what?
I'm
Can I
like,
say something
man.
really quick before you do anything? I just want to mention one thing.
This is awesome.
It's awesome. It is awesome.
But
But
it's
I
not
will
like a
tell
buzz
you,
or anything. It's just like it's.
we weren't supposed to go below $199. Why? Because this is a more concentrated
Yeah.
formula than the last time that we aired it. So this was supposed to stay at $199. I just want to throw that out there before we go lower. So you need to
Okay.
be in.
All right. We'll stop the SmackDown music. We won't go lower.
No, do it.
Just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Let's give them $20 back right now. Make it $179.99. Now, what I will say is, you heard what Claire just said. Folks, she made it stronger this time. You've got excellent new packaging, too, by the way.
Thank
the original
you.
was very nice. This is like really
This
nice.
is
But also, we were discussing this before the meeting. The price of materials of all the natural ingredients that you use for this has gone up exponentially over the last year. So there is that to contend with. But now we're doing this at or below the price that you. Well, below
Exactly.
The price that
It's below the price that Dr. Lauren's getting.
So she's
it
like,
out.
she says she doesn't need you anymore. She's going to go ahead and pick up a bunch of these right now. But folks, you got to move quick on this. Everybody will get that low price guarantee, whether you're first in, last in. I think this is a game changer for a lot of you out there. Look, I'm 45.
Be
and
paying $400 for it. I'll tell you right now, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what you would get if you were to buy it anywhere else. And then, how much are the injections typically?
The injections are really expensive. Typically, one injection is running at $350 already.
And that lasts you how long?
That lasts you a week.
So $300, $350 a week is what you are paying to get the injections. Why not get the patch that does the same thing, the same release, and you just switch it out every
Day.
every day?
Yeah, well, you would switch it out like after the 12 to 18 hours,
Yeah.
and then you wait a day or two.
Okay, there
and
you
then
go.
stack your next one.
Stack your next one. Why not take advantage of this? I will tell you right now, Julie got 6 of them. Christina was the first one in. She got 2. We've got Galena got in, Judith, Deborah's in, Denise, Mary, Charmaine, Mary Jane, John is in, Jana, Jennifer, Susan, Maria, Mary. John came back in and got another one. And we got David coming in now. Phone lines are going wild, everybody. Do not miss out on this opportunity. Your budget payment's $36, and you start feeling the best you've ever felt.
Yeah,
It's-
so anyone
best.
that's struggling to wake up in the morning, feeling groggy, you need your coffee every single day, I highly recommend NADH patch. It's super easy for you to place. And did I mention every single thing that we do is all done in the US of A?
Yes.
We do not source from any other country. Everything is pure, everything is raw, everything is plant extracted. That's great benefit for us. If you're a vegan, guess what? You can use it. If you don't eat anything, if you're a pescatarian, you can use it. Everything is made from plants and everything is safe. Our factory holds the highest standards of certified testings. We are CGMP certified. That is the highest non-contamination whatsoever in our lab, and our lab is also FDA registered.
Yes.
So for those of you guys that didn't know, when we make peptide supplements, we actually don't need to tell our Food and Drug Administration because everything that's coming from it, it's out of our own body and our system. And what we did is we went above and beyond the basic norms by telling the FDA that, hey, we're making this product, we're selling it to the consumers. We want to let you know that we are doing this. So it gives us a clear standing, and it shows us that we're transparent with all of our clients, and it shows that these products are good. The FDA knows now we have a registration, and we're also currently doing our clinical studies with one of my medical directors in Orange County, and I'm really excited to see all the results from our patients.
I guess you would consider yourself a patient, right? I mean,
Yeah,
since
patient
basically
and practitioner here.
Patient, practitioner, and now a friend. But like, what made you kind of fall in love with this? You said you tried it. You went to a biohack sort of a conference. I was about to say concert. There was probably a concert there too, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
They should have one of the next
Basically,
one.
I mean, we
Yeah.
could have had our own.
Yeah.
All right, but and so you guys met there. You were sort of intrigued by it. You probably had heard about it, and you're probably familiar. So what was your experience?
Well, I just know there's nothing like this out on the market. So there's like supplements marketed as NAD, or you can go even to IV clinics and get NAD. But the way that this hits the cells is it's an instant, and the cells can use it right away. So it doesn't need precursors or conversion. Actually, a lot of IVs are popular in where we live here, and I live in Austin. But that actually is not even converted in the cells as much. It goes to the liver, then to the bowel, and it's excreted, and it's a very short half-life. So I really
It's
love.
more expensive.
And it's more expensive.
Way
You're
more.
probably paying $300 for one IV. That's in today, gone tomorrow, kind of thing. So.
Well, guess what?
Unfortunately, you didn't bring too terribly many, but we have enough people, I think, with interest now.
Yeah.
Earmuffs, earmuffs, Claire.
I'm going to fan you.
SmackDown music.
Let's do it.
Friends, everybody who's already gotten in, we're about to give you the lowest price we've ever done on this. We've completely mowed, or you and Chuck completely mowed through a ton of these first round.
Yeah, 30
Okay.
minutes we
30
sold.
minutes, we sold
We
out.
have that, and I've seen time after time again, the few times I do look at the emails, almost every single day, somebody's like, when are you going to get the NAD, and when are you going to get the NADH? Well, today is the day. I hope those people are watching. I wish I'd kept those emails and sent it out to you. Let your friends know. This is for that grandparent who maybe just isn't quite motivated to go out and play with the grandchild, but you really want to. You know, that was always a dream. But now you're just not feeling the energy. Maybe you're a little sluggish to get out of bed. Whatever it may be, you want to get out. You want to do 18 holes instead of 9 holes. You're not feeling it. This is gonna, I think, be a game changer. I feel like $1 million. I can't speak to the longevity of the energy, because this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to try this for the first time right here, right now, and give you an honest assessment. I feel like $1 million, and to be honest with you, I didn't feel like $1 million before. So, for what it's worth, I also withheld on coffee today. So maybe I didn't. I don't know. But this got me kind of just like, it's very, very. It's an alertness,
He's in.
and it's a good feeling,
So
quite frankly.
another
It's not
great-
like euphoria, but it's
Yeah.
euphoria, kind of.
Another great thing about this is if you are a coffee drinker, a coffee lover, a caffeinator, and if you get that jittery feel, I absolutely hate it, so I do decaffeinated, but the NADH alleviates that side effect. If you drink coffee in the morning and you're like feeling jittery, but then you still want more energy, more productivity, that focus, that concentration, that drive that you need throughout the day, slap one on, and then it will start to alleviate that jitterness that you're feeling from your coffee, and now you can go on about your day.
Yep.
Okay,
And
let's
we're
do
about
it.
to take it even lower, folks. Your body naturally produces this. This is a healthy alternative to a lot of those other stimulants and the different what have you. This is the one that is changing the game, giving people their youth back. And today you can get it now for $167. We're bringing every last dollar out of it that we can. But folks, we're probably going to have a sellout, because people that have taken this, they absolutely fall in love with it. It's changed their lives. This could be you. Look, worst case scenario, maybe you don't get quite the boost out of it. Well, you're only down $33.60 a month for 5 months. 0 interest payments. That's like $1 a day after your initial $33.60. You owe it to yourself to give this a shot. But for those of you, I'm seeing a bunch of you out there that are getting multiples. I know you've already tried it, because you know that this is something that's effective. This is wild. I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's actually incredible. Now, we are getting a couple emails that came in. Let's see. We have got Judy wrote in and says, my email's acting kind of funny. Where is Judy? Okay, Judy, oh, here we go. She said, can you use this if you have type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So with NADH, the best and the great thing is it is a mitochondrial health supplement. What it does is that it actually goes into your system. It recognizes all of your body, like the little parts that you need to fix, that you need to, correct here and there. Type 2 diabetes is environmental, right? So if we can fix our internally by reverting what we have caused externally, then it will aid in your boost into not being so borderline type 2 diabetic, but maybe getting out of it. You know, so slowly as you are consistent with it, you'll feel it. Like you'll start feeling like your blood sugar, your glucose, your insulin is going to get broken down in your body. And by doing that, your own natural body is going to start to help regulate your blood sugar level, and it will help you decrease your high blood pressure as well. So anyone that has weird aches, pains, weird allergies. I started developing an allergy to gluten. Like, I'm Asian, all I do is eat gluten. So when I started becoming allergic to gluten, I was lost.
Bummer.
Yeah, my doctor was telling me, you got to take Zyrtec every single day. I'm so sorry. So that's when I was like, no, that's not the way. I am going to figure out a way to not do that. So by coming into the peptide world, joining the biohacking world industry, I'm able to actually pump in what's good for my body, giving my body the nutrients that I need. And now I am allergy free. I don't get seasonal allergies anymore, thank God. I can eat gluten, I can eat all of the stuff that I'm not able to eat. And being a toddler mom of 2, I have all the energies I need to run my business, to be a wife, and at the same time to be a present mom.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. So, okay, also we have Barb just kind of, I guess, got in on the tail end of it. Can we talk about NADH? And again, once again, just for everyone just now jumping in, it's ATP, it's energy, correct?
Yes, it's the first step of getting your true energy to come out. ATP is the usable energy that our body utilizes. Every single one of our cells in our system has a mitochondria. Think of it as your power plant. You have to feed that power plant in order for the lights to turn on.
Right.
So what feeds into that? It's NAD and NADH. But NAD doesn't go in there directly. You need NADH to go in there directly with the electron pathway to give off the light bulb and the battery for it, and now your body can turn on and actually, hey, there's somebody home.
Hey, knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
And then mental energy and alertness. We talk about how it boosts dopamine, mood,
Yes.
Your cognition. I mean, it just has you firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. So when you think about it in our body, right, we're constantly under a lot of stress. We're stressed from our family, our friends, our job, everything. Like when someone cut you off while you're driving, you're stressed out about that.
Right.
Because what the heck? Every single thing that happens starts to release a lot of cortisol in your body. And cortisol is not good. A high buildup and a high tolerance, there's like actually a research done saying that by having so much high cortisol, a lot of the illnesses and a lot of the diseases that's caused in your body is because of cortisol. So what NADH does alongside with B12 is it goes in there, it decreases your cortisol level, increases your dopamine, your serotonin, all the good hormones to make you feel good and happy so you can go on about your day like kind of like, it's okay. I got this. Like, let's be zen, right?
Yeah,
You're focused. You're like concentrated.
I feel like I'm very bright-eyed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
you look bright-eyed.
You are bright-eyed.
Yeah. I'm like very bright-eyed, and I feel very, very optimistic
Yeah.
for
Yes.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
Look, do with that what you may. But this is just after only 20 minutes,
Yeah.
folks. This is something, and I've been reading a lot up about it lately. Look, it's naturally produced in your cells, right? And I used an analogy earlier. It's like it's as if you like a toy car, and then but without the batteries. That doesn't really, you're not really doing anything with it. Or to use another analogy, like an actual vehicle, but without any gasoline, without a battery charged on it. So this gives you that battery charge. This gives you that gasoline if we're talking about combustible engine. To use another analogy there, ladies and gentlemen, and it's changed a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I mean,
So much so that Dr. Lauren jumped on board
Here.
and showed up here
Yeah.
and just said, "Hey,
Life
yeah,
change.
yeah, see vouchers
Premium
for it."
gas for yourself.
Premium gas
Yes.
for the body.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
love that.
And,
Super unleaded.
Like if you
And it's
and
clean.
your
Yeah.
spouse want to try it together, I highly recommend just getting 2 boxes.
Absolutely.
The holidays coming up. I literally only have enough stock to hold for Shop LC. Once we're done with Shop LC, my store is also sold out. We don't have any. This is one of the highest selling product. When we went to the health conference where I met Dr. Lauren, we also met with Dr. Robert Love. who also tried our product. He's one of very influential biohacking doctor out there. He specializes in mitochondrial function, who loves all of the NAD products, and he also tried our product and vetted for it, and he loves it. And we also met with the doctor who was the founding of Health Expert Alliance, and he also tried out NADH, and they all felt the same energy. They were able to push through their 3 days of conference, lots of talking, lots of speaking. So if you're a grandma or grandpa out there, I put my grandma on this regimen like the entire time. I overload her always. Yeah. So she has, my grandma, she's 80, and we live in a 2-story household, so she's constantly going up and down the stairs, so her legs go out, and then she gets really tired and her back starts hurting. So ever since she started using the patch, her own personal experience has been, how come I can climb the stairs without having to huff and puff anymore?
See, that's the thing. You notice these little, it's not like all of a sudden you're like, woo, woo, woo. It's you notice things, you're moving a little swifter. You're
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to go get a workout in the gym after we get done here.
yeah, there you go.
absolutely are.
I am.
Yes.
I know. You'll notice little things, and especially once you start using it. Once you go through all 8 of them, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be like, where are they? How do I get more? You'll go to the website, and we're probably going to be sold out. Like Claire said, we're getting the last in stock, and you are all getting that opportunity. I would definitely jump in on this before the holidays come around, because when do we need our most energy? During the holidays.
Yeah.
All the shopping, all the stress with family coming in town, or going to visit family, and making sure you've got all your bases covered. That's when we start to get stressed. What happens with that? Cortisol, right? This is when you need to be in. Especially, we were not supposed to go under $199.
Right.
Remember, this is $399 for the kit. Anywhere else you shop. So take advantage of
and
it.
the injections, forget about it.
And the injections are $350 every week. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is your last opportunity to get in. I'm telling you right now, do not miss it.
Don't.
Take advantage of the interest-free budget payments, and we want to hear from you. We want to hear how it works, because this is the second time it's aired. So a lot of you that have experienced, you're probably coming back in and getting more. But if it's your first time, all I can say is congratulations.
Yeah, and
welcome to your new
I want
life.
to ask you, both of you ladies, real quick, before the time runs out. I think, because we're talking a lot about, sort of maybe for older people, but for younger people, I would think that this would be, because I'm feeling super motivated right now, I would think that this would be great for that kid in college who's having to stay up and pull those all-nighters to study and whatnot. I would think this would be very, very helpful, very, very useful, instead of slamming coffee, or even worse, all these sugary energy drinks and then having a big crash, or worse, nicotine and what have you. I would think this would be the ideal thing, something that's natural, something that's naturally occurring in our cells that can just really give them the boost that they need and that energy. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's for for older people. I would say it's for any age group above 18, right?
So one of the actually, I'm glad we talked about this. One
For
of the
sports
biggest,
even.
Yeah, one of the biggest things when I was in college, I struggled with was ADHD. It was undiagnosed. A lot of college students have it. We're all undiagnosed, and because of the external environment factors, more and more people, more and more children are getting diagnosed with ADHD.
Sure.
It is a really big mental factor that's currently affecting our society, super, largely, and it's a big concern, right? So what can we do?
Too, yeah.
All the stimulants, it's not good for you. Like, personally, I am also on the ADHD stimulant. By utilizing NADH, a natural supplement, by aiding that inside my own brain functionality, I am able to taper off of my ADHD medication. For now, I do it like every other day instead of constantly taking it throughout the week. This does help you focus a lot better. So if you are focused right now, finals are coming up, you can absolutely get this, share it with your friends, keep your focus, keep your concentration level, get that productivity down so you're not, sidetracked when you're in school. And did I also mention, because we're fixing our mitochondria, right? One of the biggest concerns that all of us women have is premenopause and weight gain while we're in the process of our premenopause and menopause, while we're entering into our later, more graceful, beautiful stage of our womanly lives. So NADH aids in that. It helps curb your appetite. It helps you alleviate all the cravings, the sugary cravings that you want at night. But you have to be consistent. Consistency is the key in anything that we do in supplement world or even medication alone. When your doctor is starting you off with a new drug, a new medication, they tell you to give it at least a week for it to start working. Yeah. Same thing with supplements, because it is not a drug. We're not there to bind or block your receptors. We're there to aid with your mental health, with everything that you are struggling with. So give yourself the grace, give yourself that extra boost of energy so you can then focus, and now you can get things done. Why struggle? Why say, oh, I can't, I'm so tired today? Slap a patch on and be like, where are my grandkids at? Let's go play.
That's right. That's right.
Go tackle the world. And look, with what you're getting, and first off, let's talk about what you're getting. You're getting 8 patches here. That's going to be like a whole month's worth. You're going to use 2 a week. It has high absorption. In other words, that's going to bypass digestion. So it's going to be for better effectiveness. It's probably next to injection, probably the next best way, right? And can we give it just a second? Sustained energy. So you're getting a gradual release over 8 to 12 hours. I got to be honest with you, though. I'm feeling super motivated, super optimistic, and super bright-eyed right now. It's non-invasive, so you don't have to worry about needles. I hate needles. Convenient, only 2 applications per week, and gentle on the stomach, so it's not going to give you that queasy stomach. Right. I don't feel jittery. I just feel super pumped up, super motivated, and really kind of happy.
Yep, really kind of happy.
And those are the ingredients for getting stuff done, right? So when we feel better, when our mind is clear, we want to go out and do things and tackle those tasks. So yeah, I'm going to get a big to-do list done. So thank you very much for my patch. Folks, I encourage you, get in on this before it's too late. We've got nearly 150 of these out the door. We will not go this low again. 167 is well under the 199, which, by the way, Miss Claire charges for
more than that
for the physicians. So look, you're getting it because we were able to buy in bulk, and that's the only reason we're able to do this. We're able to get such a great deal on it, but there's very few of these remaining. We're probably about halfway sold out. Come on in, folks. $33 gets us home. Can we leave it at this price, though, Mr. Producer, if we're moving, and at least leave it at this price for the remainder of this show? Because this is too good to pass up, and I got to get a couple of these.
Yeah, absolutely. Grab them. We're going to take a quick little break, and we have to thank you ladies very much for coming. Y'all are amazing. You all get your BioBloom, start your patches right in, give us some feedback. We're going to take a quick little break, and we will be right back with some very exciting surprises for you.
I dig this. I got to get you some of these things.
We have got some jewelry for you today.